one of my friends about this kind of performance art, and she's like, it's degrading. I'm like, okay, that's your opinion. I don't necessarily agree with that. It's supposed to be, an expression of power. But at the same time, I'm like, I still can't change the fact that other people think that I'm degrading myself, and not only is it degrading, I am paying for it. I'm paying for public degradation.
If you're in a play, you're performing someone else's words. You're being directed by the director on what to do. You're wearing someone else's costumes. Like, burlesque is you're in control of everything. It's your choreography. It's your movement. It's your costuming. It's you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really? I've been dancing my whole life. I think I started when I was like 5 or 6. When I started getting really serious into dance, I was already kind of like not the like ideal ballerina body. When I found burlesque, that kind of opened something up to say like, it's okay that you're not this tiny person. Like, it's okay to have curves. Like, it's all right. Stephanie, do your act.
Okay. I've seen a lot of burlesque performers do like, you can be a sexy kitten, you can do a funny girl, ooh, what about a tiger? And it's like, okay, but have you ever seen a girl strip as a possum?
So I'm a possum, and I got the tail.
When you're up on a stage and you're doing your thing, people might feel awkward. They're watching you take your clothes off. So maybe you can make them laugh while you do it. Once they laugh, maybe they're more comfortable. Like, real seduction is making someone laugh so hard that their clothes fall off.
But I think you should have trash like all over the stage. And especially like when you're in your when you're doing your floor work, like just roll around in the trash at some point. Okay, alright. Or like and when you're in the trash cans.
I want to make stuff cling around.
I was gonna say like when you're still in there before we see you come out, like start throwing trash up. Yes.
Okay.
I'm a person who is self-employed. I would call myself self-employed. I work as a car detailer, and I also detail boats, actually. Yeah, I'm a busy fellow. Throughout my younger years, even including into adulthood, I feel like I've not been listened to for various reasons, or what I have to say artistically has not been really taken very seriously. And it's like, what do I need to do to be taken seriously? I have to take my clothes off in public. Okay. That's what I'll do. I kind of want to make people almost regret coming to see me get naked because they're going to leave feeling maybe a little uncomfortable. I would like people to question their sexuality, and I would also like people to think. And so there's a whole lot more than just, sequins and feathers. There's you can communicate a lot through dance and taking your clothes off, actually, believe it or not. I feel like something I've noticed that seems to be more well accepted by the audience is, or actually I think with your stuff in general, is kind of blatant disregard for your clothing. So when you're doing this thingy, there's a part where you kind of do this.
Yeah.
So I think pushing into the glove and kind of pulling it and doing like a more of a like into it.
I think what you should do with that is take it under your boobs.
Oh yeah.
If you're doing it on top of your boobs, it's got to be really light and playful. But if you're wanting to do like a really do it under your boobs and like push up your cleavage.
Or you can pretend that you're giving yourself a nipple rub. So I'm just thinking like,
How would you want them? Like,
yeah.
exactly. No, seriously, exactly. Like, how do you want?
Crocodile. That's a crocodile?
Yeah. And red is couch.
That's a couch?
And bee.
Yeah, there's a bee there. I don't think that everyone necessarily thinks of moms as sexy. Mwah. Being a mom and doing burlesque, it's difficult to juggle all of that and still have time to rehearse and practice and really get my acts down. For this next show, both of the songs that I'm doing are more swing, jazzy, old classic style burlesque songs, which is something that I was like, I'm not gonna do that because I don't know how to slow things down. And apparently I do.
It is such a better fit for you. When you do moves where you're like squatting towards the audience, it kind of looks like you're like peeing in the woods. So don't do that.
I want to do.
Okay, but I mean, you can still do something. Try something more like this, or or this. But this it looks awkward.
Yeah.
When anybody does it,
All things considered, at this point, it is like better than anything that I've done.
right. But this should now be the standard. I want us all to just be friends and have fun and go out and do these shows. But I also have to be I'm the boss and I have to keep us on track and I have to make sure we're putting together a show that we can all be proud of. You do still have to think about you are putting on a show for an audience. If you're not putting on something that people want to see, then you're not going to be performing for anyone. Costumes, rhinestones in themselves are crazy. And when I started out, I had no idea. It's like a whole new language you have to learn. And I probably spent about $10 or $15 on this many of these. Originally, burlesque started in the 18th century, and it was not what we know as burlesque today at all. It was more nobles acting out these plays, but it was always a commentary on social norms, usually political, and it was always a ridicule of the powerful. I know some people who run troupes who are you can't do anything political, and I'm getting up on a stage and stripping is political. Shut the fuck up. You can't say you can't be political. It is inherently political.
I was brought up in a fairly conservative background, and I was taught that just for being born, you are worthless, especially as a woman. If you express yourself sexually in any sort of way, that it's like you are like a demon of sorts. You're a succubus. I was just plagued with guilt and sadness and just unrelenting feeling of worthlessness of ever since I was 11, I think really it was when that started. I know gender identity has a lot to do with it. People expect, for the most part, females to behave in a certain way which is considered acceptable, and then males are allowed to behave in a certain way that's perceived as acceptable. But I kind of fall into the gray area of like, well, people don't necessarily know how to categorize me.
You guys want to get glittered? All you have to do is mix it. I'm trying to remember how we did this the last time. It's been a while. I really want to redo that act, by the way. Yeah. My sweatpants, pizza eating, love yourself. I haven't seen that one. It was bad. I need to redo it, but I used to be really self-conscious about my rolls, my wrinkles, my skin. I try really hard to be perfect, and I wasn't perfect. I think burlesque gave me the okay to be okay with yourself.
When I started doing burlesque, I was very self-conscious. I was terrified to like take off my bra and go down to pasties. And the first time I did it was like the most freeing experience of my life, that I just kind of was like, oh, this is my body, and like, it's awesome.
Everybody on this earth is born crying and naked, and I don't understand why people can't wrap their brain around that. You aren't born with these t-shirts and these sweatpants. Why is it so obscene? Why? It boggles my mind. We're body, we're human. So I think we have to change that view, that our bodies they're okay. They're okay the way they are. Why don't you do your act? Let's watch you do it, and then I'll help you. I want you to extend it so much. I want you to use your tallness. Use your taller, sexier and taller. Okay?
So tall.
Do your tall. Show me your tall.
For a very long time, I didn't like my body. And then I unfortunately got into a relationship where I was constantly made to feel like I wasn't good enough. You know, I felt like everybody was better than me. And so when I finally got out of that, it was a lot of me having to tell myself that somebody else does not define who I am. You know, that I make that decision as to who I am and what I'm about, and what I can do.
I know you know how to be sexy.
Yes.
I know you know how to be sexy.
Yes.
Do it. I think you're being shy with me. Okay. I want you to do it. Do it. We're gonna do it again. Okay? I want you to succeed.
I'm trying.
Do it. I know it might seem like we're rough on you, and I don't ever want it to feel that way. Do you want to do it again?
Yes.
Okay.
Even though I haven't been in that relationship for over 5 years, it stays with you. Like, it might not stay with you all the time, but it just comes back in spurts where you think about it and you're like, was that person really right when they like said that I wouldn't amount to anything? And yeah, so.
This suit, it's gonna be real wet. It's gonna be real wet in there.
This is what I need. If you don't have to go, I can set you free. Are you gonna make a move? Are you gonna come and see?
13 years of emotional abuse have to pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah. No, you don't have to pretend that didn't happen. You have to know that it's not true.
Come and see.
I hate wearing like cage stuff.
You know it's cool with me.
My name is Joe Contestant, and you are about to see A Feast for the Eyes by the Disdress Dolls. Welcome to Strip-A-Palooza!
I've been running from 9 to 5, been biting my tongue for all this time. Won't let anyone come cut me short. I was thinking this was the way to go, and you put up your puppet show. I say cheers to life. No, I'll be no good man's wife. Just leave me alone. I'm running the show. I'm telling you, it's my time.
I don't think that usually as women we hear those affirming things enough. And so to hear that from, you know, other women, I think is really important, and has helped me a lot.
So I woke up, sun in my eyes, forgot all about what I did last night.
I've had some people come to shows like you are not this like timid little mousy girl that I knew in high school. Like, what happened? I'm like, burlesque happened.
I'm in for some fun tonight. Just leave me alone. I'm running the show.
At the end of the day, it's like, where can I express myself in a way where I don't feel examined or judged? And this is where it's at. Burlesque is freedom. It's just complete freedom.
Live the life I'm proud of. Hey now, don't be shy. Follow my lead if you wanna.
I'm fighting for myself as a woman. I want to fight. And if I can do that on a stage, making women feel empowered, then I'm going to do that.
I know it's a time to rise up. Live the life we're proud
Well, I was just nervous because it was, you know, it was very, it's very slow going, and I think people get more excited when like stuff's happening.
You're going to be the sexy beast that you always wanted to be.
Burlesque is freeing. It's definitely political. And it's beautiful.